Hey everyone, I'm Jay Warren. You know, like many Texas cities, we're battling a small but mighty foe, mosquitoes, that can carry disease. And this hot, humid weather we're having this summer is perfect for them. On the clock, Trey Yelverton goes out with our city crews that are battling mosquitoes.
Thanks, Jay. Today I'm here with Amy Carpenter, one of our health services managers with the City of Arlington, to talk to us a little bit about what we do for mosquito control in town. So tell me a little bit about what you do.
We set gravid traps throughout the city in strategic areas, and we kind of canvass the entire city so that all areas get surveillance for mosquito activity. The gravid trap is for the Culex quincunfasciatus mosquito, which are the primary vector for the West Nile virus that we hear so much about in the news. We really need all of our community members to come together and keep an eye on private property breeding sites. Any type of standing still water will breed mosquitoes.
And it's not necessary that any water is necessarily a bad water situation.
We do have a lot of really beautiful creeks and waterways in the City of Arlington. Those are not typically where we're going to see breeding. Anytime that you have a healthy ecosystem that includes fish, that includes dragonflies, turtles, those eat the larvae of the mosquito. We're really talking about the saucers under your potted plants on your front porch. We're talking about children's toys, buckets and things that are left outside. Rain collects in them, they're not dumped.
You set this trap last night, so it's been at work. But tell us a little bit about how it works.
Mosquitoes that come into this bin attracted to our gravid water, which is just basically water kind of brewed with lawn clippings. They land on the surface looking for a place to lay their eggs, and then they're caught by the fan suction, brought up into the net where they collect, and we'll come back the next day in the morning to collect our sample. Our testing lab with Tarrant County Public Health, they count how many mosquitoes are in there. They separate them out by male and female because it's actually only the female mosquitoes that bite. Interesting mosquito trivia there. They will do a test on them to determine if they are or are not carrying the West Nile virus.
Assuming that this trap was positive, then what is the city's action after that?
Our response is very collaborative. It's involving many different departments within the cities. So we'll be notified on a Friday, and then we have to do our notification process required by state law for our residents. And then on Monday and Tuesday nights, after 10 p.m., we'll spray in a targeted area that would be affected by the flight range of the mosquitoes that we're catching in this trap that may also be carrying West Nile virus. There's a catch chamber in there. We'll put this bug gun down into the net.
Now, how long does it take for a typical mosquito to lay its eggs, go through the larva stage, and be born?
When it's in the middle of the summer and it's hot and it's humid, they can go from an egg stage to a larva to an adult biting mosquito in as short as 24 hours even.
Wow.
That's why we really, really want to stress to our residents the importance of, after rainfall, going outside and make sure that everything is dumped out.
You have another trap that I think tests for something else. So talk to me a little bit about the differences between the traps.
So we work pretty closely with Tarrant County Public Health, and they have actually given us traps this year to collect data regarding the Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus mosquitoes, which are the primary vectors for Zika virus. Thankfully, we do not have Zika virus in our local mosquito population at this time. So we are really doing this kind of preemptively and just as part of the overall public health effort and the big push to keep Zika out of our communities.
This is an important thing regarding public health that I know our people pay attention to a whole lot, and it's important for them to know what you're doing, how you're doing it, and how you're working on their behalf, and we thank you very much.
Thank you for your time, Trey.
So now we're at a house with Luis Morales, one of our code compliance officers, who's helping us assess and determine what to do about a stagnant water pool situation.
As you can see, the property does have stagnant water. It's been accumulating, I guess, since we had a lot of rain in May.
The owner has passed away and is no longer here to correct the situation. We've gone through a legal process to get court permission to come in and take care of this.
Correct,
okay.
Yes.
You need to do some testing here, and what's that about?
Basically, we're going to check to make sure that the water is no longer with chlorine in it.
So it's natural water that's collected there from the rain.
Natural water, yes, sir.
So we can pump it into the storm system. It's a little easier process for us to get rid of it.
Yes, sir.
How are we going to take care of this in a more permanent situation so we're not having to come back next month after more rain?
Right. Our contractor will remove the liner once all the water is out. It basically just got clogged.
Okay.
And so we're going to free that open so that in the future we prevent that from happening again.
I know that part of what we do to take care of mosquito control in certain situations is we use these what are called briquettes or mosquito dunks.
These could be found at your local Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, that
Okay.
kind of place.
Okay.
So I will put these dunks once they finish to prevent from future, in case some more water were to accumulate.
Luis, I know you and your colleagues do a lot of good work to help keep our neighborhoods clean and safe and to take care of things that are difficult situations. And just on behalf of our residents, I want to thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Thanks, Trey, and thanks to you for watching. We'll see you next time.